Hey guys, it is Friday afternoon here in the Philippines and we are going to do another Mopar unboxing for you. That's why we're here with the Grand Spaulding Dodge Mr. Norm's Diorama again. Today we have a Mopar from M2 Machines, and this one's actually going to be a B-body instead of the E-bodies we've been doing lately. This is the 71 Dodge Charger RT 383, and of course it's got my favorite style wheel, the Stillies with the poverty caps, and these ones are color matched to the car in this white color. Very cool, but if you don't really like those wheels, this one comes with 3 other sets. It comes with like the Magnum 500 style wheels, as you can see here. Then you have a pair or set of black Stillies if you want that, I guess, undercover cop or your drag racing look. And then the third choice, it almost looks like the Kelsey Hayes recall wheels in a way. I thought they were Mopar Rallies when I seen this online and ordered it, but they're actually, they actually resemble like the Kelsey Hayes type wheels once you look at them. It also comes with a screwdriver to disassemble the car and change the wheels out. It actually comes with extra axles too, which is really cool because with a lot of these cars, they don't do this. They just give you extra wheels and such, like Green Light with their hobby shop ones. They give you extra wheels but no extra axles. So you have to actually take the axles that are pre-existing on your car and use them. This is sweet because you get 3 sets of axles for the 3 sets of wheels, and then you still keep your axles for your wheels that come on the car. So that is pretty cool. So let's get this bad boy out and take a look at him. And this set is called Auto Wheels. As you can see, M2 Machines Auto Wheels. Pretty cool. I had a Foose 66 Charger a while back in like a candy, I don't know, bronze or copper color. It was really sweet. It came with these wheels. And then on the back side, it just gives you some tips on disassembling and changing the wheels and such. And then where to find M2 online, their website, www.m2machines.com. And I've already opened this. I just trim around the back edge, as I've pointed out before, so you can actually reuse the package if you'd like to. And this has another interior PVC panel to help support the car in its base. I'm not going to take the other wheels out right now so I don't lose them, but you guys can get the basic idea of what we're working with here. As I said, these resemble Kelsey Hayes, black Stillies, and Magnum 500s. So the only other choice for this car I'd probably pick would be the Magnums. If they had Mopar Rallies, I may go with the Mopar Rallies, but they don't. So the Magnum 500 Rallies, that's also era correct for that year, 71. So those would be a cool choice. And there's your axles, as you can see once again. So let's sort of package over to the side. So we got the car here, and I kept our Phillips head screwdriver so we could take it off the display stand. So this car here, you have, I would say, like the basic RT, since it's 383, not the more famous Hemi or the 440 4-barrel or 6-pack car. This is just your standard 383 4-barrel car, and it has the louver style hood, no air grabber hood, also no going, which is kind of strange, but not unheard of. So also not a hideaway headlight car, just standard headlights, unless the headlight doors happen to be down, but I'm just going to assume it's a non-hideaway car. Louver hood and no going. Steel rims with poverty caps. So this is going to be probably your basic RT. White, black stripes, kind of like an eggshell white, I would say. And it has a gold interior, which is kind of cool. A little different than like traditional black interior. So let's get this guy off the base. And usually there's 2 Phillips head screws that hold on to the base. And This is modeled after the driver series because it does not have any functioning opening parts, which I actually prefer, especially non-opening doors, because of the fact that the doors kind of take away from the body lines from M2. Sometimes they do not close properly, they were not cut properly, so they do not close properly. The hood, on the other hand, I could go with the hood being opening hood and detailed engine. I do like that fact because they still keep the cutout hood. As you can see, the gap on the passenger side is bigger than the driver's side, kind of almost like a factory muscle car would be with the alignment of the body parts. But the hood is screwed down now, so that's the downside. I would prefer that it just opened if they still have the hood casted separate than the body. Now, if it was one solid casting, then sure, why not? Don't have it open. But since it's still casted separately, I'd prefer that they just open it. This is just them getting cheap and not wanting to put a detailed engine. That's why it's their driver series, the cheaper line. Chassis is also just plastic. It's not metal like on the higher end, like Detroit Muscle or Autothenic series. And as you can see, it has that rear insert in the back. So if this was Pro Street or Pro Touring, they could insert their narrow piece here, which is a good idea on M2's design parts because it saves them a little money. They can use the same base, just with a different insert depending on what look they're going for. And this has like the chin spoiler in the front. And the split side markers that are trademark for the 71 Charger, which are kind of hard to see in this scale that they're split, but usually you have a horizontal split bezel for the marker lights. And really cool with the dog dishes. The rear one here is not centered. As you can see, it's a little off center, but hey, I can deal with it. I'll tolerate it. But yeah, really cool piece. One of my favorite years for Charger. Actually, it is my favorite year for Charger. Love the Coke bottle body. And then in the real car, the front fender kind of bulges a little bit too. So it gives it that really elegant Coke bottle style. And like the quarter glasses, the way they're cut into the roof, 71 and 72 were like that. They changed it in 73. So really dig the 71s and 72s. Just 71s I prefer because I like the marker lights and such in the 71s over the 72. So very cool piece to add. So there he is, sitting in front of Mr. Norm's, and we'll pop the top off of Mr. Norm's. And now we have two E-bodies, both 70s, and then we now have a 71 B-body in here. So that is pretty cool. Now we'll put the lid back on, or the roof back on, whatever you'd like to call it, and then we'll plug in our showroom lights and show you guys that look of what it would look like at night. Let me kill the lights in the room. We do this every time we add a new car to the showroom. This would give you that feeling of like driving down Grand Avenue at night in Chicago, Illinois in late 1970. So pretty cool look there with the 71 B body and the 270 E bodies. Later on, I'll be doing a comparison of the green light versus the Auto World E body. Show you the pros and cons of both and who does it better and such, in my opinion. So we'll do that this weekend also. So be sure to tune back in for that, guys. And I hope you enjoyed this video. This is our M2 Charger for our diorama. Hopefully we'll be picking up some more models for this diorama in the future, and we'll be doing videos on them too. So have a great weekend, guys, and happy Thanksgiving, and I will talk to you next time.